Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and, well, you and your husband. Yes,
I think
yes.
I think you mean we're gonna be talking about 5 myths about sex.
Well, yes, those myths about sex, sex is one of those topics that, hey, we find very interesting, but barely want to talk about, right? Barely want to talk about. So tonight we will be talking about, this is Unique Couples
After
After
dark.
Dark. And
Yes.
so, yes, we want to get right into those intricate things that we don't want to talk about so much in the light. So we are here in After Dark, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We are Vito and Linda Patrick. We are here in Freeport, Grand Bahama in the Bahamas, and we just wanna welcome you to another Unique Couples After Dark.
After Dark.
And
So,
like Linda said, we're gonna be talking about the myths of sex.
yes, 5 myths. We're going to talk about 5 myths about sex. Listen, if you have not subscribed to our channel as yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead.
And
Yes.
subscribe.
Go and also like this video. So go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead. And then remember to share. Yes. And you want to make sure you get all of the notifications. So ring that bell. Yes, ring that bell. Yeah, so much things you could say about sex. So let's talk about, yes, that big S word. Hello, all of you who are joining us live. Go ahead and hashtag Live Squad in the chat. We want to hear your comments, so put them in. We will definitely respond, and you could always get in touch with us. Stick around until the end. We have some, stick around until the end. We have some announcements to make, and we want to share with you. So be here until the end. So number one, we're talking about sex. We're talking about the myths. Growing up, you might have heard certain things, and sometimes the myths are never corrected. Like, your parents might have said things, or you would have heard about things from, other teenagers, or, just grow up with these beliefs that have never been checked. And so we want to tackle these myths about sex. And so we have 5 of them, and the countdown. The first one, first myth about sex is
myth number 1. Sex is only good if you have an orgasm.
So it's like, that big O doesn't come, then that means sex didn't happen and it's not good. But guess what? The entire sexual experience should be exciting. Okay, so it's not just about find the finale and orgasm, and you just get the orgasm. No, you should be enjoying the entire process. So you can enjoy and have that sexual encounter and enjoy that that in the entire sexual encounter and process with your husband, and it doesn't end in an orgasm, but you both were pleasured and you both had fun. You both enjoyed the experience. So that could happen, because guess what? For some women, it doesn't happen for various reasons. And we'll talk more about that later. But you can still have sex and not achieve an orgasm. Is it wonderful to have it? Of course, yes, it is. But it doesn't mean that you're not enjoying yourself or you didn't have pleasure just because you didn't have an orgasm. So don't be afraid, ladies. Just because you didn't have it doesn't mean that something is wrong with you, or men, that you couldn't do it and you couldn't deliver and you couldn't make her come. That is a myth. Okay, yes. That is definitely a myth. We have some more related to that, right? Okay, so number two, did I see some comments there? And listen, we just had a wonderful time with our Spice It Up date night. We talked about spice and all of the spices you could use to get those juices flowing in there.
Remember some of those spices?
Yes, spices in your bedroom. Hey, listen, you need to join the Unique Couples Marriage Club.
Yep.
Get in there. You can watch the replay of the video, okay? Mm-hmm. So there are things that you can do to, of course, spice and enhance this. So listen, stick around and we'll let you know exactly how to get into the marriage club. I thought I saw some comments. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Interesting conversation. Yes, you have to enjoy the process, right? It's not just about the end result. It is enjoying the experience all along the journey, right? Yeah. So myth number two.
Vaginal penetration is the only way to achieve orgasm.
I could see how this is related to one, because if you think that, hey, you can't get, you're not able to achieve, if you don't have an orgasm, then hey, something is wrong, and every sexual encounter will result in an orgasm, then you'll have a problem. So this one now is saying that, hey, if when we do this penis, vagina entry and all that stuff, if you, that's the only way
to achieve an orgasm.
And that is not,
that isn't the case.
That isn't the case, because some women, it has to be their clitoral stimulation has to be included, or that has to be a way for her to achieve orgasm.
And every woman is different, so you have to find out what works for your wife. Find out how she feels about her body. What affects her sexual satisfaction.
Okay, so definitely.
So you want to find out.
Men, husbands, you have to be aware of that. Okay. All of that, all of how she believes and what she's thinking, that will affect the satisfaction she receives. So women, you have to be aware of that as well, because how you feel and how you think about your body and your spouse and all of that would definitely relate to that, and that's for most of the myths as well. So don't just think that that is the only way to achieve orgasm, because if your wife does not or cannot achieve orgasm with penis entry, then, and that's the only thing you're doing, then it's going to be a problem. You're going to have a problem in your relationship. So you want to make sure that you are definitely, explore that clitoris, because, hey, that matters. That would count for. So you need to know your wife's body, and she needs to know, of course. And you'll have that communication. Talk about it. Okay, so that was myth number 2. And then what is myth number 3? Myth number 3. So we're talking about 5 myths about sex. Misconceptions people have about sex. Okay.
Number 3. Men are always ready for sex.
What? That isn't true?
Men are always ready for sex.
So that is a myth.
Yes, that is also a myth.
Yeah, because things can affect a man, right?
Yes, things can affect him. As simple as being tired. If he isn't getting that rest, nothing is gonna happen.
Wow.
No matter how macho he may think he is, or whatever the case is, if your body is tired, nothing is happening. So your mind might be saying one thing, but your body is saying something else. So
it's not just that, hey, automatically he's ready all the time. Your husband will be ready all the time. No. Okay.
No, he has to rest.
So you're saying if he's tired, that could affect it. What else could affect it?
Yeah, exactly.
What else could affect it?
If he is stressed out. If he is stressed out, whether it's stress on the job, stress as it relates to finances,
or
stress,
women, if you're stressing out at home,
stress at home, those things as well, they can affect you as well.
Okay.
And then even pressure, you may be pressured in whatever ways, so that can affect you as well.
Okay, so it's a myth. Men are what? Men are always ready for sex. Okay.
Yeah.
So that isn't the case all the time. Women, we need to be aware of that. Help our husbands out. Be there. We know, of course, that sex is a great stress reliever for our husbands and stuff. Yes, it is a great stress reliever. You don't want to just take it for granted. Sometimes it might just not happen how you want it to happen, especially, as you grow older, and then, some of the things may not happen like you wanted to. And then, of course, if there's a medical condition, then, that would play a major factor in that as well. So we're talking about 5 myths about sex. And why know about those myths? Because it's important, because once you know them, find out the truth, you can work around making sure that you and your spouse are having a great time, you're enjoying yourself, that you actually need to have that big word that Vito likes to talk about, communicate. You have to have that
Yeah.
communication and talk about these things, because if I, for example, believe, that, hey, listen, if I don't orgasm, then something is wrong, or it has to happen every time, and then it's not happening, then you might feel definitely like, okay, I need to come with this marriage, or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so depending on what myth you believe, it will affect how you relate to each other. So that's why, hey, we had to have this conversation. Okay, so remember to like and share this video. Let's help marriages, because we're all about the healthy marriage movement. We want to make sure that, hey, marriages all around the world can be extraordinary. Speaking of extraordinary, we have our extraordinary marriage marathon. Unique couples, this is the second annual marriage marathon, and it is coming up on Monday, August 2nd, 2021. We have over 5 dynamic couples who will be presenting and sharing. It is going to be a completely unique experience. So you want to join us for that. It is
August the 2nd. So that's Monday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the theme is extraordinary marriage. And like Linda said, we're going to have over 5 speakers who will be presenting, and it's going to be awesome. You want to make sure you are there. You want to reserve those times on Monday.
Every hour, a new speaker, a new topic. Be there. And we are having a grand finale with a panel discussion that is going to change it all. It's extraordinary marriage in troubled times. Are you experiencing trouble now? Have there been troubling experiences in marriage all over the world? Yes, we're going to have that conversation. So make sure that you are there. Okay, definitely. So we're at 5 minutes. We are at number 4. We're at number 4.
Yeah.
Yes, we're at number 4. Number 4, what are these myths that we have about marriage and how we can work around them? Knowing the truth counts. Number 4.
Yes, men must always bring women to orgasm.
Yeah, this is like a big O. We're talking about the big O a lot.
Yeah, men must always bring women to orgasm. And the thing with that is it all on the man? Is it all on the man?
No.
The man does not have absolute control. He can help create the environment to make it happen, but his wife also plays a part as well.
Okay, yes, definitely. So as the wife, you need to be relaxed. You need to be rested, okay? You need to know and freely communicate your likes, like what you desire, like, what you want him to touch, what you want him to feel, what you want him to do. You need to be able to communicate that to your husband, because if he doesn't know, how can he do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he might be doing all of these things and thinking that, hey, this is bringing you pleasure when it is not. But if you don't let him know, if you don't communicate that, he will not know. So you need to be a part of helping it as well. And then also allow yourself to enjoy the experience, not just thinking about the end product, but actually enjoy the experience, enjoy the foreplay, enjoy the conversations, enjoy, just the entire process of what you're going to do with leading up to it. And, the environment, the sexy clothes, the music, the whatever you're putting in to this environment to make the sexual encounter beautiful. Enjoy all of that. Okay. Enjoy all of that. That is going to make a big difference. Okay. You need to feel sexy. Okay. You need to feel sexy. And that communicates to your husband. Okay, so you're going to feel sexy. And if you're feeling sexy and you're feeling all desired, and you're desiring your husband, then that is going to create the environment, the recipe, the condition for you to actually enjoy the sexual experience and make your O come even better for you. Okay, so it's not just on your husband. You take a part in making sure it happens. So clear your mind, relax your body, enjoy the experience. Okay. Yeah. Enjoy the experience. So we're talking about Unique Couples Marriage Club. Listen, in the Marriage Club, we are talking about more. You're on a journey for more. Okay, so you can look in the description. There's a link for you to join the Unique Couples Marriage Club. We have a small monthly fee. You can be a part of the monthly the Unique Couples Marriage Club. You are on a journey for more motivation, inspiration, and transformation for your relationship. More intimacy, connection, friendship, trust, communication. We're building and talking about all of these things. Passion, of course. And then we have our wonderful date nights, monthly date nights in there where we spice it up and we have different theme date nights actually. So you want to be a part of the Unique Couples Marriage Club. So click the link in the description and join us. You can also email us at uniquecouplesrekindled@gmail.com. So you could be a part of it. Any questions, you could go ahead and send us an email. And then you can find us on all social media, right?
Yes, you can find us on Facebook, Unique Couples. You can find us on Twitter, Unique Couples. You can find us on Instagram, Unique Couples 242, and also on YouTube, Unique Couples.
Definitely. So yes, questions, comments, hit us up, let us know. And then definitely go ahead and join the Unique Couples Marriage Club. You are on a journey for more in your marriage. If you're really serious about your marriage, you will be a part of that club. We also have a free group. You could go ahead and join that as well. The link is in the description, how to strengthen your marriage. We have that for married couples. And then we have the singles group, right? The group for singles, persons who are engaged or dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
And that group is the how to strengthen your marriage. How to strengthen your relationship, Unique Couples. Yes. So you can go ahead and join that. Yes. So we are talking about 5 myths and we're at number 5. Are we at number 5? Yes, drum roll, please, because this one is definitely geared towards the men. We are only talking about 5, right? And so check out another video. We'll talk to you about some more myths about sex. But tonight we're just dealing with 5. And this one is a little sizey.
So
myth number 5.
Penis size.
Penis size.
Yes.
Ooh, does it need to be big? How long does it need to be? Ooh, does it make a difference? Oh, is it the size or the motion or what is it? As it relates to penis size, this is a real big myth.
Yes, it is.
Right? This is like a conversations that people have about sex, and this one invariably always comes up.
It is a myth because it also can be an ego thing.
Yeah.
When with men, so it is a big myth, and you can also do studies as well to find out what was said.
Okay, so when we look at penis size, they'll say the size of the penis is what determines, how the experience will be for the woman. And we know for women, it's not just about the size because, hey, you could put that there and then that's it. But hey, if I need clitoral stimulation and you're not doing that, you could put your penis in my, and it doesn't make a difference, right? Mm-hmm. So a recent study found that 21% of women said that penis length is important, but only 1% noted that it is very important. So length was less important than girth. And 32% replied that the girth is important. Mm-hmm. So we're saying that, hey, maybe it's not the length, but it's, what you're doing with what you have. So it's not just the equipment, mm-hmm. It's what you're doing with this equipment. Okay. So when we look at the penis and, what happens with it, women want it's not just, okay, how big it is, or how long it is, whatever. Okay. It is about what you're doing and how you're bringing that pleasure. Yeah. And as we saw, orgasm isn't just related to penis injury. Penis injury. Yeah. So it's not just vaginal injury. So we have to move away from, okay, yeah, I have a big and that's it. No, you have to know
what to do with
what
it.
to do, and you know how to use it, and then you have to know what your wife needs and wants from you. So have that conversation, okay?
Yep.
Have that conversation. Be intimate enough to be able to talk about, have those conversations. Talk about these things. It might feel a little weird. You bring in your pillow talk and talk about these situations, but it is nothing to be ashamed about. Your husband and wife, you should be able to be relaxed and to be able to just talk about these issues and what you want and what your desires are and what your fantasies are. We'll get into more of that, but make sure you definitely have that conversation.
Yes,
okay?
it is important because it's a part
so
of
everyone's thinking, ooh,
it's a part
size.
of communication, and you should have that conversation. So at the end of the day, both husband and wife wants to be pleased. Both husband and wife wants to have that orgasm. It shouldn't be a one-sided thing. Or even, let me say it this way, it shouldn't be where only the male, the man, is happy, and then he just turns his head and falls asleep while his wife is trying to talk and he is like knocked out. No,
and she remains unsatisfied, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it has to be a satisfying experience. It should be pleasurable and enjoyable for each. If it's not happening in your relationship, hit us up in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. The link is in the description. Find us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club for more in your relationship. We're talking about sex tonight, at least the myths about sex tonight. And we are going to, on Monday, we have a special series, and it is Summer Quickies, and we will be talking about the real quickie, right? The real quickie, those sex quickies, and how to do it right, when to do it, and more. So you want to join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club? Go ahead. That will be $24.95. You can join us for the week. We will have those summer quickies at possibly 7 a.m. and you can watch the replay. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely let you know the time for that. So you want to make sure you join us for the Unique Couples Marriage Club, and we are going to have our summer quickies. If you are experiencing and you want more, experiencing problems in your relationship, and you want more in terms of intimacy, sex, passion, trust, friendship, communication, you want to build that and you're serious about your marriage, you want to get those drips of love. Every day we drop drips of love, things that you do to connect with your spouse, to increase those things, the communication, the intimacy. You get those daily drips of love because we're talking about the next level of loving. So join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club and get more for your relationships. Yes. And remember, on Monday, be there with us for our Unique Couples
Marriage Marathon.
Second annuals. We're so excited about that. And then, of course, on Sunday, you can join us here on Unique Couples YouTube. And definitely on Sunday, we will be on Facebook and Twitter as well for we'll be on that for our Sunday Night Live. We have Dr. Grace Kelly, and she will be talking about how you can get a breakthrough from abused relationships. So check out our next video on that. We will definitely see you for our Unique Couples Marriage Club Marathon. We can't wait. We're all excited. Join us and be a part of that experience. Yes. And then definitely make sure you're in the Unique Couples Marriage Club for more. Yes. Motivation, inspiration, and transformation. This has been Myths About Sex. Which ones are you having? Yes, we want to change those myths we have and get more for our relationship. So we will see you later. We had fun as always.
At Unique Couples, we are building stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. We love you all. See you all on Sunday for Unique Couples Sunday Night Live. Bye.
Bye.